Hello, Tasha.
Hi.
We're going to be starting at 6, so I'm just doing the last few things here.
Oh God.
Giving some people some time to get in here.
I'm just adjusting the volume to make sure. I know
Oh, that's
StreamYard sometimes goes down if you have like other devices, right?
like if you're on another device, kind of like in the same area.
Okay, yeah. I like turned those all off because that happened one time, so I wanted to double check. That's off.
All right, we are going to go on and get started. Sip and Talk Podcast. Sip and Talk Podcast. With your host, Mslonda. Sip and Talk Podcast. Sip and Talk Podcast. Sip and Talk Podcast. Starting soon. Sip and Talk Podcast. Sip and Talk Podcast. Sip and Talk Podcast. Talk Podcast. With your host, Mslonda. With your host, Mslonda. Sip and Talk Podcast. 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 Starting soon. Starting soon.
Oh, we did it. There we go. Hi.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm back again, and I have joining me Tasha Hillman. And Tasha is an artist. She is from Vancouver, Canada, and she'll be speaking about her debut album dropping this summer. She's also going to be speaking on her growing up as a pursuing and being a performing arts and her passion, how she uses her music as a passion to heal, correct?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's start with telling us a little bit. You said you've been into performing arts since you was a little girl.
Yeah, I mean, I was a really shy person and my mom like threw me into like dance as a kid and I would just go to like acting auditions and stuff as like a kid just to kind of like break out of being so scared of people. Like I wouldn't talk to anyone and by doing these like different platforms of things, I was like forced to talk to people, I guess, like in those areas of things like dance. I became a more social person. In high school I took up acting because again I was still like really shy and quiet, and by going out there and like trying something new, it was definitely a way for me to like realize I didn't have to be such a quiet person. And then songwriting, it was like all my inner thoughts of like everything I've been through in life, I kind of write them down, and then I guess
Mm-hmm.
over time I've just been crafting them all into different songs. And
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. And you said you taken up acting. Have you did any dancing? So is music the only thing you do, or have you gotten into any acting or anything?
I've done training in acting. I've done a bit of acting here and there. I've also danced. Yeah, I've been dancing since I was 6, so I'm super passionate about dance too. But like music is just like more of a healing aspect, I guess. I mean, all of them are healing, but music, it's like when you hear a song and how if you're having a bad day, you can hear a song and it can instantly make your day better or instantly
Yeah.
like make you excited for like the weekend. Like songs just have this way that we hear them and then we feel connected, or even a sad song that we're like, oh, I can feel all the pain I'm feeling.
Mhm.
And I guess
Yeah.
I hope that like, yeah, that music I make can also help people in those times. So that's why I was like, yeah.
Okay. All right. And so let's talk about your debut single dropping.
Yeah, so I'm dropping my first song called Look at the Stars, and I wrote it during like the pandemic kind of just starting. But I guess I took like a lot of things I've gone through in the last 5 years of my life, like personal losses, just everything. Life has just had a lot of like really tough battles that I've just had to like push through. And I guess I wrote the song that like despite what's going on, despite the pain, there's still a lot to be grateful for. There's still the people that support you along the way. There's still life itself. Like the more we are just present and forget about being in a different place or how bad our past is, the more we just like sit there and appreciate life and like each moment, the like happier we can be. And I think humans forget to do that. I forget to do that, but as humans we always have places to be and places to go, and I think we spend so little time just like sitting and doing nothing. And I guess
Yeah.
like I wrote the song about really like just appreciating people. Like you never know how long you have with the people in your life. You never know like what's going to come next. You never know what like next battle you'll have to go through, but like the people and your foundation in life really is a huge like blessing, and all these little things are a blessing. Like even when we feel like we're at the bottom and things aren't going our way, the smallest things can turn around like our day and our perspective. And I guess that's like what looking at the stars is about, is like looking up and realizing like the stars are still shining, like you're still going to be guided despite where you feel like you are in the moment.
Okay. All right. So can I ask, like, what actually prompted you to want to, get into music, being an artist?
Mm-hmm. So let me think. I grew up, I the first like thing I think that got me into wanting to be a performing artist was my mom took me to like Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat when I was like really really little, or she played it on a VCR or something, but I was just like, "Oh, I want to do that." And I remember how I felt after watching that musical and just how like touched I felt, like connected with people, and just like how by like watching like live theater and live musicals and the songs people sing, and I just felt really like connected to that. And I definitely like started like kind of writing little songs as like a kid. But again, singing was a huge way to break out of being so shy. Like before I picked up acting, I kind of picked up singing more when I was younger, and it was like kind of like by going in front of people, it was terrifying to me, but it like really helped overcome my shyness. And I guess like my huge inspiration to be a singer was listening to Avril Lavigne growing up, but also because I was shy and I felt like I just had all these like things to say that I couldn't say to people. And even now, like I write so many songs of like things and concepts I don't feel like people understand, or like I was just like an outcast in high school and stuff too. But I'd write these
Mm-hmm.
songs and I'm like, singing and music is just like my way of connecting with people when I felt like I personally like could say words and someone be like, "What are you talking about?" But then I can sing a song and someone's like, "Oh, that's what they mean." And I guess I feel like it's my way to like speak and connect with people, especially recently. Yeah.
Okay. And on your, you said that you want people to know their dream is worthy and worth pursuing. So what would you tell them?
Honestly, I know like I try to like do these inspirational things on TikTok where I'm like, I know it's hard, but don't give up. And it's like you see so many people around you that have done it, and just because it hasn't happened for you yet doesn't mean you can't do it. Like it's a process. Like nothing worth
Mhm.
like going for in life is easy. It's going to be hard. Like I there's some points I thought being an artist would be easy. It's not an easy thing, but I think if you're passionate about something, if you wake up every day wanting to do that thing, no matter what you're feeling, no matter what state of mind you're in, I think that's a reason that you want to do it. Like you're called to it. And like if you feel like there's a gift from doing what that is you want to do, then I think you just have to keep going and keep pushing to do it. And I think you'll find signs along the way. Like I have days where I'm like, oh, I'm like, this is not for me. Like everyone's like, you can just get another job. Like it's so easy to just, like give up on it. But
Yeah.
like then it's also like hard. Like it can be easy to give up, but it shouldn't be easy to give up, because like I was like having a conversation with someone last night. They're like, oh well, like just do something else with your life if it doesn't work out. I'm like, no, I'm passionate about it. Why would I quit? Like I'm having a
Yeah.
tough moment, but why would I quit? I love it. And it was like, I don't know if they were trying to play devil's advocate, but I was like, no, you're like telling me to quit and I'm getting so mad and just telling you I'm so passionate. And then I was like, this is why I'm doing this. Like, I have the drive, I have the passion. And if you're passionate about anything and it makes life easier to handle on any aspect, I think like you should go after your dream, you know? People get scared too, but like you never know what's underneath like the scariness or the fear or all the things that could go wrong. Like what could go well, what could work out. And I try to just be like, okay, what can work out? Yeah.
Okay. So what type of music do you do?
I write inspirational like indie pop music.
Okay.
Kind of like a bit like Taylor Swift vibes, but I feel like my influences are like more like John Lennon and the Beatles because I listened to a lot of that growing up. But my music is again about like I guess like raising awareness in the world. I don't know, that's such a broad topic, but yeah, like confronting random issues in like humanity with music. I know, random, but that's like the concepts I write a lot of my songs about.
Okay. Okay. And then also I on your application I asked like what was like a few things that you would like to discuss, and I know one of the things was mental health. So what is some of the things about mental health that you would like to discuss?
I just think it's an important topic. Like I just feel like in society, like it's so looked over, and like I remember the generation before us, like they didn't really discuss mental health openly in society like we do now. And again, like
Mm-hmm.
we all have these days where we feel like we can't do it, and like social media can look like everyone has their life together and has like this perfect thing. And I guess like my biggest thing with mental health is like it's okay to be feeling bad things, it's okay to be down, like you don't have to feel like life is always perfect and you have it all together. Like it's okay to feel what you feel, just know that you're going to get through it. And again, I write songs about that too. One of the songs I wrote is about addiction because it's such a thing to feel like you're not worthy and that your mind tells you that you are not enough. And it's important to me because I've lost people to that, but it's also important because like people feel like they're not enough and that they have nowhere to turn to and nowhere to go. And I just want to remind people with my music, with my words, that like you aren't alone in this world, and you, like there is somewhere for you to go, you know?
Oh, okay. All right. So what is the song you're going to be performing for us evening?
The song I'm performing is Look at the Stars, which is my new song
Okay.
that released this summer.
So it's already released. Ready to release like what month?
It released in June, but the wrong like
Okay.
it's being like fixed, like the right version is being put up, so it's like it's a process. It'll be officially
Okay.
released soon. But yeah.
Oh,
And it's TG Starlight on all
okay.
platforms.
Okay.
Should I play my song? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab my guitar.
Okay. So for those of you that are tuning in, she is getting ready to perform her new debut song that's just released in June of this summer. Looking at the stars.
Look at the stars,
Was it
yeah.
Look at the stars?
Okay, let's see. We might be a million miles away. We might not know what to say. We're always rushing, summer but present. So tonight, hope you look at the stars. Hope you see where you are. You appreciate what you have before it's gone. Hope you turn the lights on. Hope you thank everyone. The memories you hold and don't forget as we grow old tonight. Hope you look at the stars. We might be a million miles away. We let life get in the way. Always forgetting, empty apologies, saying things we didn't mean. Always busy, can't make time for someone until they're gone. see where you are. You appreciate what you have before it's gone. Hope you turn the lights on. Hope you think every word for the memories we hold and forget as we grow old tonight. Hope you look at the stars. Know it's bright when we start that shine, they'll get us through the night. I know it's bright when we lights that shine, they'll help us find our light. I know it's bright when we lights that shine, and know we'll be alright. I know it's bright when we lights that shine, we'll be alright. Hope you look at the stars. Hope you see where you are. Appreciate what you have before it's gone. Hope you turn the lights on. Hope you think every word for the memories we hold and don't forget as we grow old tonight. Hope you look at the stars. Let the stars guide you home. 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 Thank you so much.
All right. So before we get out of here, though, I would like to ask you, have you performed in front of like any crowds or anything? Have you did any concerts or anything?
I just did a tour in Halifax, and I'm going to be doing a tour in Europe in the fall. So I'm excited for that, and to slowly just start doing more bigger events. I've done some open mics. I've done some charity events, but I'm just slowly building myself up like one step at a time. Yeah.
Okay. And are you working on anything else now? That debut just dropped this summer. Are you working on anything else right now?
I actually recorded a whole album in Nashville. So throughout this year, I'm going to be dropping like one song at a time. And they're all on like the same themes of like helping humanity kind of thing.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Well, I would like to thank you for dropping by and sharing your song with us. It was great to have you.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm grateful for this experience, exposure. I will share this with everyone. Yeah.
All right. Well, Tasha, you have a good evening. Please leave me a review if you would like. All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Tasha.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Bye.
Thank you who tuned in. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.